When it comes to AI, nothing is better, in my personal opinion, than Claude for writing, long form writing, for just writing overall. It's just the GOAT for me. Now, a lot of folks will say, no, ChatGPT, that's cool, that's fine. Everyone has their preference. But today, I wanted to show you how I am using a feature that's been there for a little bit, but I've never really used it as much. And that is the style. So you can see over here, you're gonna have normal, concise, explanatory, formal, and then I have my brand voice. I never thought that it really mattered, but it does. Let me show you some examples. I'm using the same prompt 3 different ways. So taking this over here, you're gonna click on this toolbar over here, go to style, and then I wanna do, let's say explanatory, and I'm gonna run it. You're gonna notice how sometimes it'll do an hour fact, sometimes it won't. I don't know why. Didn't do one this time, that's fine. But you can see how it's written, the CTR advantage, the algorithm. It's very explanatory, which is exactly what it is. It's telling you all the reasoning. It's not giving you any sort of jargon. It's being very, very purposeful and specific when it writes that article. Now, if I go over here again, same exact prompt. What I don't like about it is you have to, if you want to change the style, it just removes it, which is annoying. So if I want to go back over here and pick formal, and the prompt sucks, by the way. The prompt is not good, but I just want to show this. Now formal, now it's going to start using words like critical impact, and it's not going to explain in depth as much, but really high level talk about it in a professional way. So think of this more of like if you're doing a presentation in front of a boardroom or something like that. Things like effective and it's just a lot more formal the way it writes. The cool thing is you can go and you can make your own. So I made one here for my Aspi for brand voice, right? And I'm going to do the exact same prompt, but it's going to sound like me and the way that I would talk. Tell your CTR image truth, the CTR image truth no one wants to tell you. And reality check, and it's even writing the way that I would write, and it's the brutal math and why it fails, myth 1, myth 2. Like this is the way that I would, so you could see the difference in it. And I didn't have to give it additional prompts, like write it this way, write it, because that's in the style. So I think that's really, really cool how you can make a style in Claude. And initially, I had no idea how to really write a style well. So I said, hey, are you familiar with styles? Can you tell me how to do it? And it said this, and I said, okay, here's my master prompt. Now I have a master prompt, which is like 30 pages of how I do things, how's my business, how I talk, examples of my writing. I always urge everyone to have a master prompt to carry around with you through all your LLMs. So here's my master prompt, cool. And it says Aspi Direct, boom. So I took this and then I went over here to style, and then you can create and add and edit styles. So you can move it up and down. So let's say I want, Aspi to be at the top, this, that, and third. Now you can create another custom style. So what you can do is you could either give an example of writing, or you can describe the style. So let's say I wanted to write like Justin Welsh. I can go to Justin Welsh's website, and let's say we want to talk about business planning. So I can come over here and I can grab all of this for an article on how he talks, copy it, go into Claude and just paste. There we go. Create a style. It's going to analyze the writing, and it's going to create a style based on that writing, which is really, really cool. The way that I did it though was give it a prompt directly, right? So I'll show you how to do that too. So, and then now it's inside here, and I could say what's a customer email. So based on this writing style, it's going to do that, which is kind of like whatever. Now, if I wanted to do like this is a really, an article writing, so marketing blog posts. So you can see now it's going to write in that similar style. So what we're going to do is we're going to do options, rename, and I'm going to call this options, rename, and I'll call this Justin Welsh, and save it, and then go back over here. And now I have Justin Welsh. So now when I'm writing something, if I want to do it in that similar style, I have Justin Welsh voice over here. So that is a way to do it when you add a writing example, but you can also describe the style. So if you don't know, it'll guide you through, like if you want to tailor to an audience, you want to use a specific tone, or you can use custom instructions. And that's what I did. I gave it my master prompt in a separate chat, and I said, give me that prompt for that. And I just pasted it in over here. So that's a really good way. And there's tons of things people are doing in Claude, like MCP servers and all this Claude Code, and Claude is fantastic. But sometimes when all the new stuff comes out, we forget about the stuff that's already there and how to use that as best as possible. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below, if this is interesting to you or not. For me, I think it is, because if I just want to talk normally and just have it respond back in this way, versus if I'm doing something in my brand voice. And I could even make it like kind of funny. And if I'm doing something for my kid's school, make it a parent voice if I'm answering an email, or if I'm, make it a technical voice, right? So make it act, respond back as if it's going to be a coding person or developer or anything like that. But let me know what you guys think.